Hi, I am now live. Oh boy. Hello, how are you? How is everything? Yeah, I just felt like going live today. As you can see, my beautiful, wonderful mess. Hey. I think I can get rid of some of this stuff. I'm just waiting for people to come in. And that can go, I think, in the garbage. Alrighty. Hi, how are you? How's everything? Hope everything's going well with everybody. Just waiting for somebody to come in. Nobody's here yet. Oh, it got people. Hi, Metaphorical. Hi, Macedon. Hi, Low Profile Gamer. I got it right this time. Comics for Life. Hi. Yes, Comics for Life. Although I feel like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like the summer, there's like always huge events going on. And then it's like, it weans itself down. And then it's like, it kind of starts up again in like December. Or they try to have a big event in December, but it always seems like there's a big event in the summer. Like right now, the Dark Knight's Death Metal DC event is coming. Hi, Hack. It's going good. Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. I don't know. I'm getting so like, and then now it seems the variant covers are kind of slowing down, but it's like every other book is a key book. You know, I mean, I don't know. Is it just me? Or does it seem like every book, it's like every other book is a new appearance, an origin, or this, or that? I don't know. What are your thoughts about that? Because, I mean, I need a break, I think, because I've been nonstop since the wedding, Batman 50, pretty much. I know, you buy what you like, get what you want. I don't know how to do that. I know I need to turn it off. I will. Just give me a second. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Let me go to settings. Green screen. Okay, I found it. Done. Okay. Oh, how about that one? All right. Is that better? I'm kind of new to this stuff. Yeah, I know it's freaky. But I wish I could do the green, like a total green screen behind me. I don't know I don't know how to get the full green screen yet. I got a metaphorical. Thank you. I know. I'm just so like, I'm getting burnt out, and it's getting like way too expensive because and now with the movies coming out or video games or oh, I know it's FOMO, fear of missing out. But even without FOMO, it's still, I know it's a very expensive hobby we have. It's a lot of fun. This is probably burnout talking. Damn me, IG will I'll help you. With what? Metaphorical? Oh, you have a. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You're putting a green screen behind you. Thank you, Mastodon. So I have to get a backdrop in order to put the green screen on. So Green screen setup. All right. Thank you, Metaphorical. Yes, I'll IG you. Is it the same name, Metaphorical Comics? So I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Give me an idea, because I don't know. You say name everywhere. Yes, same name. Me too. Just about everywhere. Yeah. I mean, it has an underscore, of course, between my name because, the space. But it's the same name. If anybody wants to talk to me on IG, you got it. Um, yes, it is fun collecting, but I think it's becoming way too much. It's, like I said, like every other comic, every month or every like book is, just ah, is you gotta have it, gotta have it because it's an origin, it's a first appearance, it's a death, then they live. That's okay. Bye, Mastodon. It was nice to see you. Well, talk to you. What? Yes? Like for glasses? Yeah. How many? No, I don't have no glasses. I think I'm at the room. No, I'm talking to my daughter. She's asking if I have any glasses. Not to see, but to use for a stand or something. So, yeah. Uh, I don't know. But for the most part it is. I like that. I have hopefully another comic book haul for May 29th coming out. Yeah. 2018. So I don't, I'm gonna cut this one short. I just wanted to say hi and yeah, that's true. That's true. Profile. It is like I know Marvel is notorious. It seems like now DC is starting to like do that. Yeah, they got with this death metal, Dark Knight's death metal. They got the AMB cover, and then now they're coming out with the 1 in 25 cover. With that it's not cheap. It is not $25. I mean, yeah, it's not $25. I would still get them if they were $25, but they're not $25. They're not going for 25, and it's just I like them, but it's nuts. I do too. Unfortunately, profile. I I do usually get what I like, and unfortunately, what I like is happens to be the more expensive ones. I got champagne taste, big pockets. I don't know, and sometimes I have to just like let it go and just yeah, I know. And then that's the other thing too. They got the Joker War, which eh, I don't know. I'm just doing like the Batman's pretty much. So I'm not going into the tie-ins with this and the Batgirl because it always is the same. It's the Batgirl, Nightwing, Hawkman. Sometimes is like they tie that in. It's like, and the stories are not. I mean, I love DC. Don't get me wrong. DC has awesome stories, but sometimes they have nothing to do with the main plot. Just like in Marvel, they don't have like the tie-ins. Don't always have anything to do with the story itself. It's like a side story, but it doesn't tie in. So I can kind of like not really get them unless, of course, it's a first appearance or a key comic, because now with all the movies and games and whatever have yous, it's like Batgirl 50 is the last issue. Really? No way. So what are they gonna do with her? Lo, Batgirl is the last issue. Well, they're doing that with Harley. Harley 75 is her last issue for a while, and then they'll resurrect her again. Well, not resurrect her, but they'll start another solo series with her. But right now, imagine they do a Harley Punchline. They become besties. You know, after they just like beat each other up. You know, and look, she didn't die, Harley. See what I mean? Like, so they'll never leave the main. Those they never leave. And Marvel does the same thing. It's notorious. They kill a character off. Oh, but this had, you know, like, you know, they dust them off, and this was this, and that was that. No, thank you. I'm done. It's like with the Beanie Babies back in the day. They said they were going to end them, and then they did it. Yeah, they're probably, you know, no idea exactly. They'll probably they'll be rebooted after for a while, after a while, and it's just the way they do it. They'll have them do, like, you know, they'll guest appearances, and they'll be in Batman, and they'll be in Nightwing, and then, you know, Batman Outsiders, Grave, you know, all them, Detective Comics. Who knows? Because, you know, I mean, they'll do their thing, and they'll bring them in because, you know, I don't know. No idea. Huh? What? You have to speak up. I can't hear you. Okay. Again, that's my daughter. She's telling me that she's doing something up to make a stand for her phone. And it never stands. I have no idea what she's saying. I love her, but I don't know what she's saying. All right. So I have to end the broadcast up there in that button. Hey, Sam, how are you? How's everything? Was just ranting about how, you know, I think I'm having burnout. Yeah, I'm slow. I'm trying. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm trying to move along too. And Pokemon seems to be the next new thing for me. I mean, I've always had Pokemon cards. Maybe in another video, like a live video, I'll get everything that I have. Well, not everything. Majority of my stuff, my Pokemon stuff. Maybe I'll show you. Hey, Perry, how are you? Nice to see you. Afternoon. Yeah, it is very expensive. That Pokemon can be very expensive too. And like the benefit, the rewards to it, not always necessarily equals out, but it's fun. And I think that's something that my son would get into because he did once. However, I tried, and I tried getting him into comics, and it didn't work. I even brought him to the comic book store. He did not get interested. My daughter likes to read, but she's now into her, she likes to read. She likes to watch the YouTube now, so she's not reading as much. And when she does read, she tells me what she likes, what she wants. What are the main books that you like to stick with, Sam? Like, I'm doing very well, Perry. What new video are you doing? Is it another what? Did you watch another video or play a game? He's not interested. So that also is, you know, it's fun to do it by yourself, but sometimes it's even more fun to do it with another person. I mean, Marvel books. Yeah, I know. I should just, I'm trying so hard to limit it down to a few books because Avengers Endgame, Tim loves his Marvel books. He sure does. I have to start limiting it down very much. You know, I'm getting a lot of books, and it's starting to take too much space, and I got to start cutting them down. But yet I don't want to part with them. You know, it's so like you just, I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm the same with you too, Lo. The books I pick up are all over the place. Are they all over the place? Do you go to? I know you don't go to DC, right, Sam? You don't go to DC. You go independent, if anything. Um, what do you collect? Like, is it all over the place in your area, or is it all over the place in terms of what books you get, Lo? Because I collect everything. I try to, like I said, I am. I think I am more of a key collector than I am more of a series. But however, I do stick with the Venoms. I'm sticking with the Batman, DC Marvel Independence, low profile. Um, DC Marvel Independence. Yeah, I'm the same way too. DC Marvel Independence. You know, I mean, it's Batman of Flash. I know that's basically I'm more of Batman than I am anything else. I really, and I don't want to say that I never, because I do, but if I'm gonna stick with something, I'm gonna stick with the Batman. Um, I have read some Batman, and I'm currently reading, but I don't want to buy the trades. I usually go to the library and get them. And since it's been closed, I haven't really been reading. I know I could go online. But there was one storyline, the storyline that's supposed to be going along. Oh God, what is the Court of Owls? That storyline, like those volume 1 through 10, I think it is. And part of that was year 0. It's supposed to do with it's supposed to do with the metal, dark metal, before the dark metal happens. But I don't see how year 0 actually ties into that. I mean, it's his origin story. I get another origin story, or it's not necessarily an origin story, but like when he comes back, like it is an origin story when he comes back. When he comes back from not being around for a while, Batman. Spoiler alert. And he hooks up with he runs into the Red Hood gang, and Clay. I don't know. I just didn't get it. I read the two volumes that it was. I think it was 4 and 5, I believe. Year 0 or year 1. I don't know. This is one of those. And then and I just didn't get it. I might be, I mean, the Court of Owls, Volume 1, actually made a little sense. That's where he was introduced to this, metal that was bringing back the Talons. So he, I guess, was exploring that. Anyway, I'm up to Volume 6 on that, which is coming. No, it's not coming. Anyway, so but then I'm going to read Volume 6 and 7 of The Wedding. I skipped that because I don't really think I need to really read all that beforehand. I mean, I don't know. And I like Batman. They're really good stories. They really are. I like them. That's it. So, no, I don't collect. I don't collect graphic novels or omnibuses. I would like to get the Spawn omnibus. The omnibus. Only because I want to actually read that. I would. You know what? I think omnibus is for me. Hi, Comic Creek. I'm just rambling on. You're sitting here listening to me. So I what was I saying? Oh yeah, I would like to get omnibuses. I just don't. Because I like to read from beginning to end. Like The Walking Dead omnibus, like those volumes. I'm up to volume 2. I love it. I love it because it has like a lot of the collections. Because then what happens is that I get like confused, and because there's like other stories going on and other volumes and other this and other that. I can't stand it. I like to be like from one to the end. I know there's multiple omnibuses. I mean, sometimes they're all in one, depending on how big the series is. Like Saga, oh my god, I had to get the omnibus because, I mean, I had to read them all. They were so good. Oh my god, Saga is like, oh, it's not made for kids. And Y: The Last Man, I read that. I preferred to read it in like big thick one, like their volume that had like multiple. I don't know if that's considered omnibus or not, but I like them. And like Spawn, like I really, 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 really want to read Spawn from the very first one to now. However, I mean, there's just so many volumes and so many spin-offs and so many this that I mean, it gets confusing. And not only that, it is very expensive. So I would prefer the omnibus rather than uh, the individual like little volumes that only go like four comics. Also, too, I would love to start reading Amazing Spider-Man, but I don't want to pay for Marvel Universe. Yeah, I know I'm cheap, but I would love to read from the very first one to current, straight through. Hi, Super Audible. What's up? And so I'm that's like with me collecting comics too. So unless, I mean, I've gotten a little bit better, like with certain things, because I like one to whatever, because sometimes I actually like want to read them. I would see, so I would have to probably get digital. For me, digital would probably have to pay. I would have to pay for digital if I want to read from one to whatever, because sometimes I just jump in, and I don't like jumping in to the middle of a story, because then it doesn't suit me at all. And well, see, the thing is that when I started collecting, when I first started getting into comic books, it was in the 80s, and I was young then, so I was lucky if I got one comic book, because allowance, and I was lucky I got that one comic book because my parents wouldn't buy them for me. I had to spend my own money, and they would also have to take, "Hey, Agu, nice to see you," and so they would, I mean, they wouldn't take me. It would just happen to be that if we were in a specific area, they would, like, I would go to the comic book store, and that's how I got started. Well, actually, no, it's not true, because I actually read the Archie digests when they were when I was little. I remember I love those Archie digest books. I don't have them anymore. Those are gone a long time ago. And I lived in Brooklyn, and there was this mom and pop store. It was really the cutest thing. And they actually had an old fashioned like counter and with the soda, the soda fountain type thing. And me and my dad used to go there once in a while. And when I would go there, I'd go on the spinner rack, and I would look at the books because I loved reading. And I would get the Archie Digest books. Those he bought me. But then as I got a little older, the Transformers came out, and I loved that TV series, and I just happened to be in a comic book store, and they had the Transformer comic books. I was like, whoa! So that I had to buy that myself. And I also did not have access to a comic book store. Like I said, I was young. So where was I going unless I had my parents? My dad really wasn't into collecting. So they would my mom would go shopping. Yeah. Yeah, in Brooklyn. Brooklyn, I used to live in Brooklyn. I lived a lot of places, but I lived in Brooklyn. I don't live there now. And on 86th Street, there was a comic book store around in that area. My mom, I have it actually in one of the backstories when the video, if you want to see that, why I collect the Reggie Simmons, the Reggie Collects contest. The contest is over, but that's basically that's my backstory on comics. And I mean, comics have been in and out of our life, you know, not always having access to a comic book store, and then life happens. So I don't know. It is what it is. And then, like, I mean, life happens. I stopped getting the Transformer books. Then I started collecting them in the back issues. Like, I'd happen to be in a neighborhood where there was a comic book store. I would, pick up. I mean, pick up a comic book here, there, in the back issue bins, the Transformers, and and then there was periods that I would, just collect, and then I would stop because it was getting too much. Back in the 90s, Yeah, you did. Low profile on the spinner rack. Were they the newsstand version? So, I mean, and then like I did for a little bit when my son was born. I went back to the comic book store, and then I stopped again because life happens. And then also too, it was getting very expensive, and it was getting ridiculous. I mean, I was doing the Dark Tower series, Stephen King, because I loved that series. It was an awesome book. Disappointing ending, in my opinion, but an awesome story. So when they came out with the comic, I was like, "Oh yeah, let's go." Then that got too crazy. It was like this and that, and then it was the Dark Tower sisters, the Dark Tower this. So then I stopped for a while, and then it was only recent that I got, like, I would go in and I would go to my local comic book store for the free comic books. And then, then the wedding happens and I started up again. And I've been doing it since. And I've been getting, so it's basically your answer is that I mostly modern comics, but I have been picking up some older issues. You will see them eventually in upcoming videos. I'm not promising now, but they will be coming in my eBay hauls. Some older Silver Age and Bronze Age. I even have, I think, one Golden Age. I don't know if it's classified as Golden Age. I'll let you guys decide. It's going to be a while, so I don't know when. But I do have older. I'm currently, and I should have did it a lot earlier to get Amazing Spider 361. I've been searching for that for a decent price, and every time I say yeah, I never end up getting it, and now it's skyrocketing. I could have got a 9.8 for really cheap, but I mean, not cheap, but cheaper than, and a newsstand too. But because I waited so long, because now the movie's coming out, with Carnage, who knows? So, and Spawn 1, I keep sitting on. I want the newsstand version, and I know it's right now it's heating up, and I know I'm sure everybody wants that. Not everybody, but a lot of people want the Hulk 181. That's just ridiculous right now. Every time I go to get it, it goes up, or at least I get close to what I think I can afford. It goes up. I know. I might just have to settle for 180 or 182 at this point. And it's not that it's a bad thing, but I just can't get 181. I don't know. I don't know if I could ever. The finances, I'm struggling trying to save some money for that. I'm not struggling, but every time I get close, it's like it goes up. Spawn 3, so I have 9. Comic Crazy. I believe I have a newsstand of Angela. first appearance. 3-7, I don't have. I think I have 2, but that'll be in a future video. 7, you know, and that's another thing. I'm like all over the board. I get what I can, however I can, and you know, there's just so much I want, and it's getting crazy. And between the modern comics and now the old comics, the money that I spend on my modern comics, I could probably get majority of my stuff that I want. But anyway, guys, I have to go. It was nice talking and seeing my lovely mess. But hopefully in the future my mess will be gone. In cleaning, sort of speaking. I know they're really good books, and they have potential. These modern books have potential. Bye, Agoo. Just one quick question, just one quick comment, and then I'm gonna go. But to answer you, yes, that's how I felt. Like I stopped. I still haven't sold any of my comics. But anyway, let me go. I'll talk to you guys later. It was nice chatting. Anytime. You check in too, kind of crazy. Take care. Take care, everybody. And wait, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification. Take care. Be safe too. Be safe. Take care and responsibly comic. Talk to you guys later. Ciao. Oh wait, one more thing before I go. Okay, now I'm going. Oh wait, out of that help button. All right, now I'm leaving. Bye.